Hello YouTube, Professor Cadre here. Welcome to Piping 202, Retrohaling. Many pipe smokers consider retrohaling to be one of the best ways to experience a tobacco's flavor. Sounds intimidating, possibly, but it's really just another way of perceiving the smoke, not inhaling it. Even though it kind of sounds like inhaling, it doesn't actually involve an inhalation. So what is retrohaling? It's the process of allowing smoke to pass out through the nose after it's been in the mouth. Notably, the smoke does not enter the lungs, right? You just transition it from your mouth into your nasal passages and out through your nostrils. It allows you to experience aromas that your tongue alone wouldn't really be able to
I
detect.
definitely, the first time I tried it was like, oh, now I taste the grape, or now I taste the whatever it is that you were looking for.
Yeah, much of what we perceive as flavor really comes from aroma, and your nose is very heavily involved in the pipe smoking process. So retrohaling can reveal some subtle sweetnesses. I've had it reveal tremendous hidden spice, some smokiness, floral notes, fruit, or just maybe some more complexity. Many blends become noticeably more expressive with the retrohale.
Speaking of the nose, the other day we smoked some tobacco together, and the first thing we did was smell it, kind of like the way you would with a whiskey tasting or wine tasting or something like that. And I don't really have a habit of doing that, but when we did that, I'm like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. And then when you're smoking it, kind of gives you something to be looking for, and it may be very different.
Sort of like an overture.
Yeah, it's like an overture, and it gives you, but it primes your brain to look for those sensations, those smells, those while you're smoking. So when you pick up little hints of them, you can actually place them.
Right. Yeah, great point. So how to retrohale? Start slow. Take a normal puff. Keep the smoke in your mouth. Gently push that smoke through your nose as you exhale. You're going to keep your lips closed and kind of exhale through your nose using your tongue and your cheeks to force that air back into your nasal passages. I'm saying force, you don't want to force it.
It's just cause it to go that direction. Yeah.
A small amount of smoke is all that's needed. Demonstrate. It's very kind of wispy smoke, but
well, that's what I think most of them are. You're not trying to get a whole cloud of smoke to come out your nose.
You're not going to really look like a dragon.
You still, most of the smoke is in your mouth. You're really just trying to taste it with your nose.
Yeah, you're just involving your nose ever so briefly, really.
Yeah.
I
was going to say, I don't fully understand myself, like anatomically how it all works, but it's not that hard to do. Just kind of set your mind.
Right.
Just choose to not inhale it, and then choose to make it come out your nose. Keep your lips sealed, like you said, and be like, I want this to come out my nose, and I'm not going to inhale it, and that's what happens.
Yeah. It's difficult. It's one of those things that's difficult to describe how to do, and just do it.
Yeah.
In a sense. Some common mistakes include trying to inhale the smoke. You don't want to do that. That's going to very likely irritate your throat, cause a cough probably. Trying to do it with too much smoke. Your nose is more sensitive. Than your mouth to the smoke. So you want. We were talking how you really want it to be a little bit kind of wispy, rather than a big, large cloud. It's just a technique that when you want to explore a blend, not really something you need to do constantly. So should everyone retrohale? No. If you don't want to, there's no reason to do it. Some smokers retrohale frequently, some only occasionally.
I think I only do it I might do it 2 or 3 times per bowl. Sometimes I probably forget for the whole bowl about retrohaling, but every once in a while, it usually just comes from that curiosity of like, what other notes can I pick up? What other scents and flavors can I pick up by retrohaling? But it's not how I frequently smoke the whole time.
I think I do it fairly frequently, but it's a similar kind of situation where I'm not paying attention. It's just naturally happening as I'm doing what's called the breath method.
Well, speaking of that, I think when I'm clenching, I end up inadvertently doing the breath method, and there's some retrohaling going on in that.
Right. Like many aspects of pipe smoking, it really comes down to personal preference. If you enjoy it, use it. If you don't, you're not missing out on some secret aspect of the hobby. It's just another tool for appreciating pipe tobacco It can reveal flavors and aromas that are difficult to detect otherwise, but it's not necessary. Experiment with it gradually. Decide whether it adds to your own enjoyment of the hobby. Until next time, thanks for watching.